Today we are going to be reviewing LTO Network. Now, LTO Network is a personal favorite of mine, and it was shown to me by a friend of mine, Owen, who's I've talked about before in the crypto space. We're going to today take a deep dive into them and why I personally like them despite not being a financial advisor. So we can see that LTO Network have a market cap of 213 million, a fully diluted market cap of 300 million, and a circulating supply of 69%. And when that total supply is equal to the circulating and the fully diluted market cap, will equal the market cap. And obviously their max supply is going to change due to their tokenomics and burning tokens and stuff like that. But let's take a look at a 1 year price chart for LTO Network. Like every other coin out there, we can see that within the last year, they have absolutely skyrocketed from 0.04 cents all the way up till highs of like 0.9 cents. So they've almost done, at 20 times in their current levels since the last year. And since the start of this year, 2021, they've basically done about a 7 times currently. So we can see that that's roughly where LTO are currently sitting. Their trading volume in the last 24 hours is up 12%. It's very liquid. There's over $15 million in transactions, meaning buy and sell orders happen quickly. And the top exchange to trade LTO is Binance, because as you can see, it's got most of its volume on there. And Binance is the exchange that everybody seems to use, every trader seems to use. And if you're looking to buy LTO or sign up to Binance, use my link down in the description below to sign up to Binance, and you get 5% off your fees when you're trading. So if you're going to sign up, you may as well use my link. So we can see right here, LTO Network is a hybrid blockchain platform featuring business-to-business functionalities combining private chains and public leased proof of stake blockchain. And there's so much I want to talk about this. But let's take a look at their website. They claim to be Europe's leading blockchain. They've been around since about 2014. That's when they first kind of started on their project. And I think only 2018 they kind of 2019 they really hit the markets according to coin market cap. But we can see that they're in the top 15 blockchains worldwide. Their daily transactions are over 100,000. They've got a lot of partners and a lot of nodes. Considering they're in the top 15 this top 15 blockchains worldwide, their market rank is 276. So there's a big disparity there. And some people would look at that and say it's undervalued relative to the amount of transactions it has. Now, I'm no financial advisor, so anything I do or say in this video should not be taken as fact, and please do not make any decisions based on my investments, what I say, or anything like that. Read the full disclaimer down below. So LTO is known for having some very, very cool partners. For example, they're partners with the UN, and you can see that they're the first open source urban land registry solution for the government of Afghanistan. Now, when I was reading up on the HODL report on this, they basically said that LTO Network are involved in Afghanistan's land management, because in Afghanistan, the land is not fully accounted for. 80% of it is not accounted for. However, the LTO Network basically via live contracts, not smart contracts, live contracts, is able to dish out who owns the land and account for that mysterious ownership of 80% of Afghanistan in that sense. So that's what this is kind of referencing. You can see that if we go back onto the report, overall HODL gave it a score of 83%. The key thing they said was their partnerships are amazing. One of their concerns was that there's not enough liquidity outside of Binance. So if Binance collapsed, then trading LTO might be hard. But I don't think Binance is going to collapse. Tokenomics got a high score. I believe it's deflationary, and they're always trying to burn coins. And general, they're up there. The problem solution was about 80. Now I'm not sure how much what the scores are for the other cryptos, but their problem solution, they talked about that. They talked about a threat was that there's other people doing similar things to what LTO are doing in a less costly way. For example, using DAG structures where transactions are close to zero. But overall, it's a very good report. I'd recommend reading it in detail if you're looking at investing in LTO. Here they're talking about the deflationary model that LTO has, which obviously is deflationary. If the less coins there are in supply, while the demand remains the same, the higher the price, economics would suggest. And essentially, LTO are a Dutch blockchain company, and they've already saved in terms of making data and transactions and storing data and efficiency. They saved, I believe it was 7 million euros to the Dutch Dutch administration last year. So if they're already saving 7 million euros, that's $10 million. That's almost, they're making savings of towards the administration in the Netherlands alone of about 5% of their market cap, which I find very interesting and an attractive prospect as my personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor though, so that may be wrong. It's just personally what I find appealing. They're looking at data management, security, integrity, and all stuff like that. And I always say that data, crypto, security in today's day and age is a very, very key thing. And here they are talking about the live contracts and what the live contracts are. Now, there was a way to have a look at their roadmap. And one interesting thing I saw in their roadmap, when I do find it again, was that at the end of 2022, I believe it was, where's their roadmap? They was looking at the DeFi finance space, which I think as an investor, I always want to see something move into the DeFi finance space. So here they say about saving $7 million annually $7 million annually for the Dutch ministry, which is obviously a very cool thing. And here let's take a look at the recent news on the LTO network. We can see that there is a lot of articles written about LTO. There's a lot of other networks out there that are less involved in the media, that are pumping way higher than LTO. But you can see LTO is a good time to enter. Forecast looks promising according to Market Realist. The cryptocurrency is up 54% in the last 14 days. Dusk Network announced another partnership with Harmony and with LTO Network backing it. Effect Network recently, working together with LTO. And there's a lot of news surrounding LTO. And I think obviously when no news can sometimes be good news, but it's good that it seems to be starting to hit mainstream news. We've got a review here by Coin Bureau at the start of January 2021, and they're saying that overall the LTO network looks like a very good project, well designed, plus the transparency of the project makes it good. Obviously, again, none of these sources mean you should buy it. It's just all, part of your research cabin. And then we've got the report that Marcus Realist said, well, they're obviously shouting out numbers just to get clicks, about $3 to $5 or $1. But they say something interesting in the sense that they're an older blockchain and they've remained fairly consistent. And that LTO is not a speculative crypto asset, meaning although it's not as popular as some other altcoins out there, because it's focusing on solving legitimate long-term problems, it could serve to be a tiny bit more stable and it could survive in the long run, which is obviously what I'm kind of looking towards now with my investments, moving and transitioning just to a bit of a smoother portfolio, just in case there is a bear market, because eventually there will be one. And yes, their all-time high last week was 85 cents, but it recently broke that up until, about 90 cents, I believe its all-time high was. So yeah, LTO's mission statement is to make blockchain integration easy in every organization. And they aim to help businesses and other corporations streamline blockchain into their workflow and into their workplace, making the whole process a lot more efficient overall. So they really are trying to, incorporate and make blockchain tech and crypto mainstream. Here we can kind of see an in detail view of their current roadmap. We can see that we're currently in 2021 Q2 cross-chain IDs. They recently, I was talking about earlier, in 2022, they aim to look at the DeFi, LTO network enters the DeFi space, bridging the gap between traditional finance and crypto. I think obviously that could just be put on the roadmap just because that's hot right now. But I think if they do follow through with something like this, it would be a very, very good thing for the crypto itself. And yeah, that has been a review of LTO Network. For a disclaimer, I am a holder of LTO Network. I am fond of it. My opinion might be slightly biased because I am a holder and I do like it. But I'd also say I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and do not make any decisions based on what I say. Take care. Thank you.